So, Brenda, we mentioned earlier a little bit about transportation, and that continues to be a big one with a big umbrella around different liabilities, right?
Absolutely. A lot of people wonder what happens if my child gets in an accident on the school bus. There's a school bus accident.
Yeah.
And that would be treated a lot like a regular car accident. So if they needed physiotherapy or other kinds of treatments like that, you'd go through your own insurance, your accident benefits, the no-fault benefits, so the parent's insurance would pay for that.
Okay.
And if the child had a serious and permanent injury, you could make a claim against the school bus operator, the school bus company, and potentially, depending on the situation, the school.
Driver?
Well, no, definitely the driver and the school bus company.
Right.
And then it would depend again on the situation with the school, whether or not the school would be in play there.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be very much like a regular traffic accident. For the older kids who travel on OC Transpo, same sort of thing. If they have an accident on OC Transpo, either because the bus has an accident or because they get thrown or knocked on the bus, which happens all the time.
Well, that's another thing. I mean, with those school buses, with the kids, I mean, you hit a bump and you're not belted in and you're, going up and...
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of the accidents that happen, injuries that happen on buses in general, don't necessarily involve traffic accidents.
Right.
They involve bumps and that kind of thing. So again, in that case, if the child was injured, your first recourse would be to go to your own car insurance and make a claim. And a lot of people find that surprising. Why would I possibly do that? It has nothing to do with my insurance.
It wasn't my fault. You think my own rates are going to go up if I'm making a claim?
Well, that's right. But this is no-fault insurance.
Right.
And so that's where you'd go first. You'd report it to your own, and your child would get the accident benefit policy, which as of today has $50,000 in medical benefits available. So for your physio, chiro, psychological, whatever the child needs to help him or her get over the accident.
Right, okay.
So that's pretty
So
common.
what's your best advice for people in the moment? If they're not sure what they should do, who they should talk to, should they be gathering witnesses, what do they need to do?
Well, an easy thing to do is call a personal injury lawyer. Most injury lawyers in Ottawa offer a free consultation, no obligation. We really aren't pushy salespeople. Call us, we'll give you information, especially if it involves a child.
Right.
And then, you can take it from there. But, people will call you to get statements. There is evidence to be gathered. So having that conversation with a lawyer is a great way to at least feel confident with what you're doing. Doesn't mean you're going to sue. It doesn't mean anything's going to happen. Doesn't mean you're going to get a bill. But at least you know what to do.
Well, that's it. And you don't want to take on this big battle if it's really someone's going to tell you, sorry, but it's not really going to go anywhere.
Well, that's it. And you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to preserve important evidence or something else because you were shy to phone a lawyer, which a lot of people are. It's amazing to me how many people say, oh, I didn't want to call a lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, we're here, and we all offer free consultations.
Oh, well, that's good. And that's it. I mean, and this is the whole reason that we do this as well, because you can put a face to the name, and like you said, so it's not so intimidating. You feel comfortable with someone. Like, we're just sitting here chatting.
Yes. That's what it's like.
Yep.
Yep, that's what it's, it's a casual conversation. Often we do it on the phone.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of parents who call and we have a conversation about what happened. And at least, even if they don't want to bring a claim, they want to know they did the right thing. Did I handle this properly? And we can tell them, from a legal perspective, you did what you should have done.
Wonderful.
And that's really very reassuring.
It's a hard time back to school. You're taking your babies and you're saying here, and you're sending them out there, and you don't have watchful eye over them all during the day, and many things can happen in all arenas that they're in during a day.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's right. I mean, life is full of risks.
Life happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And there's someone there to help if you think that you've been injured or wronged in some kind of way.